Hello dear students. Today our lecture content will be about the microorganism, their history, and at the last we will see about the mode of transmission of the microorganism in different organisms. First we will see what are the microorganisms. We know it that microorganisms are the microscopic organisms that were present around us, and we contains different type of microorganism around us. They may be in the form of bacteria, viruses, microscopic fungi, protozoans. These were all around us, present in the water, on the mountains, upon our body. So there are in different kinds. So they have in different shapes, different forms, different characteristics. Characteristics include their mode of feeding, their reproduction types. So they are different from each other, all having different features to which they got different from each other. As the time passes, the scientists work upon the different fields. Same like the biologist, the scientist got to know about the infections, and through different type of infection at the old time, at the ancient time, the people having different kinds of infection through that infections. Like if I give you example about the smallpox, the scientists work upon the smallpox, as a result of which they got to know about the penicillin. As a result, they know about the fungus, the microscopic fungus. So the infections were the responsible in the ancient time for the development of microbiology. The whole microbiology basically comes to us through the research upon different diseases. And the first time the ideas of infection and epidemics were recorded by Hippocrates. He was the scientist nearly 2000 years before Hippocrates. There is another scientist, that is Galileo. He around in 15th century he proposed a classic term, that is the decontagion. The word decontagion means the seeds of contagion. What is the term seeds of contagion? Indirectly he was showing us the word decontagion indirectly means something that are responsible for some kind of infection. So these are the little terms through which we got to know about the microorganisms. And after in 16th century we our next scientist, that is the Leeuwenhoek, that discovered the microscope. And after the discovery of microscope, the ideas that were given before 16th century were only in the were not in the visual way, but after the discovery of microscope we can see now the microorganism. The next thing is that we will see about the sources of infection. Basically, infection occur in someone's body in four steps. First, the microorganism having some immediate source from where it is coming from to where it is basically living. It's the habitat from which the organism is transmitted and in which it must survive but may not be propagate. And then it mode of transmission we see through it may be direct contact. It can transmit into other bodies through sneezing, coughing. There are a lot of ways through which it can transmit in someone's body. And then the susceptible host. Next third thing is the susceptible host. It is the someone's body. It may be plant, it may be animal, it may be some bird. It is a living host which allows whose body is basically being infected and being damaged, is the susceptible host of the infection, or sorry, microorganism. And then